Hello, I'm Layla. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. If you guys want to see this look inspired by some really cute monkeys, please keep watching. Alright, so my base is already done. This time I did not use the VDL Lumi Layer Primer and Foundation. I used the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation and the matching primer. It does have coconut water, so it makes me itch, but it doesn't break me out, so I'll take that as a win. And I just like the finish it gives me. It looks super dewy. It's not like super intensely full coverage, so it's great. It's great. I used the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Concealer under my eyes, not a lot, you know, I'm not super into that whole thing. And then to conceal my spots, which you can probably still see, I used the NARS Radiant Creamy. This one is in Custard, which we're gonna go food names. I might as well be an embarrassing one because I feel like Custard's kind of like not the greatest food name, but well, I'll take it. So this monkey has a look. Blue, like light powder blue in the lid, like it's so good. It's so fresh, it's so fun. And then there's like an orange, like it goes from like rust to orange to white to gray to black. So I'm not gonna do the whole to black part just because I feel like it's a little with the way I'm going to do it, because I'm going to do a very avant-garde sort of look. So I'm going to take a large fluffy brush. This is the Sigma Jordan Liberty as usual structure brush. That's what she looks like. And I'm going to take the Saemmul single blusher in Selfie Orange. It's OR02. And that's what she looks like. She reminds me kind of Kraft mac and cheese. Reminds me of the cheese powder. So I am just gonna go in and you will see kind of what I'm going for. This isn't the only orange product I'm going to use, and I've been up for a very long time, so that's why I'm slurring. See, now you know the vibes. Might as well have fun with it. And I'm still gonna do my eyebrows. This is just, I mean, it's more fun this way, isn't it? I think it's more fun this way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use it as a blush as well, because that's what it's for originally. And it goes all the way to the nose, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate it on the outer parts of the face, and then I'm going to do, the nose is almost pinkish, so I'm going to like do a little bit of orange, and then I'm going to layer pink over it. Obviously, this is not your everyday wearable makeup look for the regular person. I mean, I would totally, if it weren't plague times, I would totally rock it. So how's everyone been? These last couple of weeks have been fucked up. These last couple of weeks have been, I feel like the last 4 years have lasted less time than these last 3 weeks have. And that's saying something, because some of these just dragged on. Like the first half of this year dragged on, but these last 2 weeks, these last 2 weeks, every single thing that's happened in these last 2 to 3 weeks has been unfucking believable. Also, side note, if you voted, if you're in the US in particular and you voted, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. Snaps to you. Especially if you live in a battleground state. This just goes to prove that your vote does matter. No matter how many of us cynical leftists say it doesn't. It does. It does matter. I'm proud of you. We did it. We did it. The work isn't over. It isn't even close to being over, but it'll be so refreshing to have a president that you don't have to worry about getting a batshit insane news bulletin from every hour on the hour. Like, it'll be like, we're not gonna go back to normal, and I'm still gonna protest the shit out of Biden because he's not great either. But there is cause to celebrate for now, and there is cause to be a little bit more hopeful. And I mean the fact that far-right leaders across the world are sulking and deciding not to run for office again and having some fear put into them is so... This is what we needed. Like, it shows up, fucked up as it may be, the US political influence is still there, and blatant Nazism isn't gonna fly. And hopefully that's the message that keeps getting sent, and I hope that we stay on message, and I hope that it sticks. I hope that Nazis are shaking in their boots. Or worse. Anyways, back to makeup. So this is the basic shape we're going for. I'm not like going all the way up to my hairline because my hair is gonna be down. You'll see. You'll see. You're smart. You'll see. I just threw on this shirt. I hope it's not too boobalicious for you, for YouTube, for the YouTube overlords. Also, I'm gonna try to put as many reference photos of this monkey as I can. I don't know if I'll be able to put it into the video because I can't find the actual like image, and I'm worried that it's copyrighted, and if it is, I don't want... I have very small channel, very few subscribers. I do not have clout. I can't do anything if I get in trouble for copyright shit. So I'm gonna not risk it. Blend out the eye a little bit. I'm going to take my Aura and Out, another new palette I got from Colourpop, if you saw my last video. And I'm going to take Solar Hour, this orange. I'm going to blend out the edges of this around the eye, just to slightly soften it before I go in with that blue. It's like that perfect in-between. I have a very yellow based skin tone, so this is like the perfect transition shade. I might actually take this up here as well. prime my actual eyelid to make that blue pop, I'm using the Ulta matte eye primer. I'm just concentrating this on my actual lid. Just to make that blue really pop. And speaking of that blue, since it's like a really light powder blue, that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use my Colourpop Blue Moon palette. So I got a couple of wisdom teeth removed, and that's probably the main reason I haven't been filming, besides all the craziness that's been going on. And I just wanted to be less acutely aware of my teeth when filming, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do a dental procedure, I am so aware of my teeth afterwards. I hate it. I'm going to try to be cute and wing this out a little bit. I think for underneath the eye, I'm going to do a darker orange. Yeah, I think so. God, this blue is just so good. Like if you're around here for any amount of time, you're gonna know I love Colourpop. I have so many Colourpop palettes. I'm a stan. What Colourpop stan? Palettes are really good. They're super affordable. Their eyeshadows are just that good. They're so good for no reason. They're so good for no reason. Oh, this is the Sigma Jordan Liberty pencil brush and the eye shader brush. Everything is going to be linked down below as usual in the order in which I used it, and I'll also be linking down alternatives to these brushes because this set is very pricey and I don't want to make y'all pay for a set that expensive. I had someone ask me why I don't link to Amazon, and that's because I cannot in good conscience support Amazon ever until they start abiding by human rights laws, and until Jeffrey Bezos is no longer a trillionaire. You'll hear me making guillotine jokes every now and then. Just know I'm completely serious. I kind of like that blended out a little bit more. For that darker orange that I mentioned, I'm going to use one of my favorite palettes, and she's a little fucked up. It's the Pure Cosmetics Transformation palette. This orange, these shadows are fucking unreal, but this orange and this gold in particular are some of my favorites, and I adore them. I don't know if this palette's available anymore, but I'm still gonna use it. Like, ah, look at that color. And I'm just gonna blend the hell out of that. I want it to be very soft. I want it to be like a super harsh effect. The whole point of this look is hella blending. Maybe I'll blend out some of this orange along with it, just to really marry it. There we go. Look at that. Alright, for that pink nose, I'm going to be using the Velvet Betty Peta Velvet Cheek in Spring Bloom. It's like a very moussey cream blush. It's so pretty. Like, the texture is very light and airy. And it blends out almost like a powder. It's so pretty. And the texture is like super comfortable to wear. I like it a lot. I have it in Wonder Rose as well. It looks really deep, but it's not. I might be using that in a little bit, so I'll swatch it if I do. I'm gonna do a little bit of the e-girl thing. For lining the eyes, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild MegaLiner. It's their liquid liner. I actually really like this eyeliner. It stays on, it's super dark, it doesn't smudge too badly. The brush is like a little sponge tip, and you can get a super thin line with it. Good enough. Alright, I feel like I look very 60s and I'm kind of here for it. Finish up the eyes, I'm going to use, again, my Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara. You've seen it twice already. And she's kind of that bitch, still. I am once again using that primer that I'm not sure about. I again will let you know once I have more wear time with it. But so far it's merely I mean, I'm not expecting amazing things for the price I paid for it, but still. Alright, and for lower lashes, I'm going to be using my Colourpop Detail Cutter from Holika. For the past couple of days, I have done nothing but binge watch Jane Austen movies, particularly Pride and Prejudice 2005 and Emma. Emma was fantastic. Pride and Prejudice, we all know is good. We all know it's good, but Emma was fucking great. And I swear, if anyone ever told me maybe if I loved you less, I'd be able to talk about it more, I might die. I might spontaneously combust. I might just out of existence, just out of sheer like when I tell you, I was just holding my face in my hands, just making noises at both the movies, just going I love you most ardently. Oh, imagine being in love like that. It almost makes me wish that I wasn't so terrified of being emotionally vulnerable and would let someone in emotionally. But I figure that's an issue for my therapist to help me solve. That's way too many cans of worms for this video. We're not here for that mess. Anyways, I'm going to highlight with the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Trippin', which is like this mango color. It's like orangey, peachy, pinky, goldy, all these good, nice colors, and I'm just gonna highlight strategically. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, so you see how the legs kind of go from red to like a burgundy? I'm going to do an ombre lip to evoke that. Yes, I did art for a while. Yes, I do paint. I'm fucking with you. I do paint, but I'm not actually being that pretentious. I'm gonna take the Fenty Stunna lip paint. I have the tiny mini one in Underdog. Oh, sorry, Underdog. Add a little bit of spice to it, but I needed to. And I love the colors of the Stunna lip paints, but they are liquidy, so the learning curve is steep. And to blend into that, I'm going to use my go-to NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Con. I feel like I need more red in this. Hold on just a sec. Alright, I'm going to use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lip in Extra Toppings. There we go. And this is the final look. I, for one, welcome our monkey overlords. I was gonna do the brows, but I kind of like how they look like this. I'm kind of into it. I think it's kind of a statement. I think it looks cute. I think this turned out. If you guys liked it, if you guys have any suggestions, any comments, any questions, I will be happy to answer all of them in the comments below. If you have a question about any of the products, they're all listed in the description along with a bunch of resources to other things about world issues and world effects. If you're going to go out, please wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance if you can. Try not to go out, try to stay in and with the people in your bubble as much as possible. I know it's difficult, especially around this time, but better safe than sorry. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. See you next time. Bye!